What's up, Raiders? Tristan here, and I think I am in the home stretch. In fact, I think I'm done. The Fabian Afterparty event, it has been kind of brutal. After pushing for Fabian and finally getting him, I busted a hump to try to get this Afterparty done. I want to show you guys what I went through to make it happen. For those of you who are new, check that QR code, use the link in the description of the video. Make sure you start raid off right. You'll start off with the legendary hero Eleneral and the epic hero Rector Drath. That'll give you a healer and a bossing DPS unit for a great start to this game. You can also slide over to this section over here and click on promo codes and enter the promo code Supreme6, and this will let you pick up Supreme Gallic for free. That'll give you 2 legendary heroes and 1 epic hero, a DPS, a healer, and a dot spamming bossing unit. So that'll give you a perfect start to this game. So I'm pretty new. I am just a little over a month into this game, and I have bled myself dry. Fabian took a lot from me, and this Afterparty was quite the slog. So in the Afterparty event, here we are, and right here, 34,939. Almost there. So let's go get that last one. I need 61 more points to reel it in for his 5-star soul. This is what I've been doing primarily to level my units, because there is a Dungeon Divers event going on at the same time. Campaign lets me farm, and Dungeon Divers is activates when I get some gears. It's not the fastest way to grind out Dungeon Divers, but because I'm working on leveling units, that's what's important to me. So I've just been running some heroes. Let's go ahead and give these guys one more run and see if this is enough to get me those last 61 points. I've been using Alice as my farmer. She's replaced Kale because holy crap, she is fast at spamming these kills. So if you guys were lucky enough to pick up your Alice, your Kale might just lose a job in farming campaign for XP. There we go. 33 points, so close. We're a little shy. You know what? Let's do the last with just some summons. So I'll summon over here, or slide over here to the portal, and I'll do the rest of these with some summons. Now, I burned through all of my summons. I used everything. I burned it all down. I burned all of my summons, and it sucked. It sucked using summons. If you have got the resources, the stamina, the potions stocked up to do this anyway other than summons, I recommend it, because this, 15, 25x summon thing is not, I mean, wait until there's a double rarity drop, a double drop rate, where there's a 1% chance for these and a 6% chance for, or a 12% chance off of sacreds. There's a better drop rate event. But I couldn't wait. I didn't have the stamina. I didn't have the infinite potions. I used everything. Fabian took everything from me. Man, I hope he's worth it. So one little tip I'll give you with summons, I'm surprised how few people know this. If you click the summon button, you have to wait through all the animation, and then this pops out and the person runs at you, and it takes a while to do just one. But if instead you click the summon button and you just wait until the swirls start and you hit escape, and you can go back and do your next summon without leaving this area. You can escape. And this works for 10 summons too. You can do a 10 summon, and as soon as you see the clouds, you can hit escape and you're back. You can do it even faster if you just click summon, hit escape. It'll take you back to the main menu, right? You can go back in, click summon, hit escape. Go back in, click summon, hit escape. So you can do it that way too. And that also works with 10 summons. Click summon, hit escape. And that gets you out. That might have been enough, just what we did there. A couple of 30 summons. Let's go check it and see. Oh baby, 35,050. Boom! I am done. Well, kinda, right? Because I didn't get his 3-star soul. But here's the thing. When you're doing these events, consider that 4 and 5-star souls are crazy expensive and super powerful. 3-star souls, I can grind the first 3 stars. I can buy it in the shop. It's not that big of a deal. Now I'm going to go ahead and try. It's a lot, and there's only 11 hours left. It's going to be a lot to get, what is this, 23,000 more points? Man, I don't know. With no summons and being low on bottles, this probably isn't going to happen for me. But, I'll still push deep, try to get some of these resources. It's much more important to get the 4 and the 5-star soul than to get the 3-star. So when you're doing these events, especially if you're low on resources. Consider just pushing for the 4 and the 5-star and just grinding out the 3 at some other time. Don't forget that while you're doing this, I mean, you know, I've ground enough to get a lot of the Dungeon Diver rewards, so this is worth doing. There'll be other events going on, but I'm going to focus mostly on leveling units. I'm very close to my next 6-star, and that's a good chunk of points too. So I'm going to keep grinding, and I'm going to keep pushing because I'm hoping Fabian is worth it. When I look at this guy's kit, he looks pretty freaking intense, right? We got 10% chance to steal 10% of the turn meter. So that is a double push. Because he hits twice, it's going to reduce his turn meter twice and increase. It's going to reduce the target's turn meter twice and increase his turn meter twice. And if you fully depleted that person's turn meter, it's a 2-turn fear debuff on an A1. That seems like a very good A1 skill for controlling the enemy, keeping them from taking turns, putting fear on them, and really keeping them from taking turns. And his A2 skill is nutty. Petrification is a rare debuff. I mean, a rare debuff. I'm going to filter here. I'm going to look at debuffs, and I'm going to look at petrification. And look at that. I don't have it on anybody but Fabian. Not a common debuff, and he's got it on an A2 skill that has a 75% chance of also putting True Fear debuff on all the other enemies. So it's a 100% chance to petrify a unit, and then a 75 up to 100 after you book them up. 100% chance to put fear on all other enemies who are not already afraid. Holy crap! And the craziest part is that this acts as a passive. Whenever an enemy who's under fear or true fear successfully uses their skill. So if something's afraid and it stops being afraid, he's going to make them afraid again and then petrify the one unit who had the nerve to take a turn after he was made afraid. And that's just his A2 skill. His A3 skill is an AoE attack that has a 75% chance of decreasing the enemy's buffs. They may as well just call it a strip, right? He is getting rid of all of the buffs off of the enemy, because I can't think of any buffs in this game that are longer than 3 turn. So an immediate 75 up to 100% chance once he's booked out chance to get rid of all buffs. And he also has a 75% chance of increasing the cooldowns of all enemies by 3 turns. So not only is he going to take away your buffs, he's going to take away your ability to get buffs back on for several turns. And if he strips all the buffs, which he should, unless you get 3%ed, he should, because it's a 100% chance after it's booked. If he strips all the buffs, he gets to go again, which means he can turn right around and put somebody under fear or petrify somebody. Oh my god. The guy is so stacked. I can't wait to use him. He looks so good. Maybe I'm overhyping him. I'm new at this game, but I've played these kind of games for years, and this kit looks like madness. Not to mention 19% speed in all battle is pretty sexy, and you can't even control him. You're like, well, all you got to do is just stun him or provoke him, or just keep him from using his buttons, keep him from pushing buttons. All of the things that would keep him from pushing buttons, he cleanses. He just self-cleanses them. Just turn, you stunned. Oh, I'm taking my turn. Forget your stun. Oh, you think you froze me? Psych, I'm taking a turn. Nah, fam. This guy looks amazing. I'm so glad I got him. I know I'm a while away from being able to use him appropriately, but I'm so glad that I completed this event and that I got the souls banged out. Hopefully I can grind out that 3 souls before I'm really ready to use him. So, or, wish me luck. Maybe I'll just stay up until 3 in the morning tonight grinding this guy out and try to get those 3 souls as well. But let me know what you guys think. Did you guys get your Fabian? Did you guys complete the after party and get all of his souls? Are you like me and maybe just stuck with 2 of his souls? Or are you thinking, maybe this one just wasn't worth it? Maybe you're saving up for the next one. Maybe you think the next one's going to be better, and I'm a fool for blowing all of my resources. It is what it is. I can't resist an after party. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care, Raiders.